Well, good morning. I'm at the shop today working on this beautiful Jim Root signature Fender Stratocaster. Jim Root from the band Slipknot. Very cool guitar. We're going to do a cleanup on the fretboard and adjust these pickups. They're completely wrongly adjusted, if you can see that. If you know anything about pickups, that's like not cool. These are active EMG Jim Root signature, I believe, pickups in this. I don't know that much about the guitar. Haven't done a Google on this thing yet. It's flat black, which I like more so than the shiny black stuff that just puts fingerprints all over your guitar the moment you play it. I am going to do an intonation, a string height adjustment. We're going to put Ernie Ball Super Stinky 10s on this guy. Clean it up, polish it up, get these frets just shining new as the day they were. Well, they probably have never been as shiny as I'm going to make them. I don't think anybody does that kind of work except, well, me. Really cool guitar. Hang in there. I'll be back with this. We're going to check all the electronics, make sure the switch works, and do all that. And I like this one volume knob. Most guitarists don't even know they have that on their guitar. They just turn it up to 10 and leave it there. And then when they stop playing, their guitar squeals like a pig. And they don't know why. Guys, this is why. This volume control is here for a reason. When you're done playing, here's what I do. Okay, I'm blasting my guitar at 10, and I get done with the song. I do that. Wow, that's tough. And then your guitar doesn't squeal like a pig, and everybody in the audience have to listen to it. Look at that, I spit on this guitar. Anyway, we'll get this thing set up, get it rocking, get all this crap off of it, all the dust and junk. I'll be back. We'll put some strings on it and get it singing. Has a really awesome function. These machine heads. You see those things? Man, if you own a guitar, get some of those. Because it'll make your string changes a whole lot cheaper. Especially if you're paying some dork like me to do it. How's everybody doing? Peace. And you might notice that this is all brown and shit. Like, see all that brown in there? This is what's on your fingerboard when you don't clean them. I mean, you know, you should probably do this every time you change the strings on your guitar. Because you got all this brown crap on there that your hands... I mean, would you eat off of that? You know? This guy takes really good care of his guitars in general. They're really, usually very well kept. And... you know, he does an excellent job of keeping them clean, and he plays a lot, so, you know, cleaning your guitar is not something that most guitar players will ever do. So they pay me to do it, and I'm happy to take my favorite morning treat, my toothbrush. You see me? Can you see me now? Take my toothbrush and clean this thing, get it nice and shiny. I'm going to polish these frets, get all the DNA and gunk off the fretboard and body, and we'll go from there. You just got to get it clean. Can't stand working on a dirty guitar. You know me. This guitar has some really interesting wear on it. You'll notice it almost looks like somebody took a piece of steel wool or something and tried to, I don't know, but it's up here on the top edge. It's a real just interesting wear. I'm not sure what that's from, and it's also down here on the bottom part of the pick guard and back here. You can kind of see the finish here, and then it goes into this, looks like somebody took some steel wool or something to it. Weird. I don't know. That's not, it doesn't appear to be pick wear. But I've gotten the frets polished and cleaned up, and the guitar's all cleaned up and got all the gunk off it. So we're gonna make sure the neck is perfectly flat. And again, we use an awesome tool here that I've dropped on the floor, and we'll make sure that's all flat, and then we'll get some strings on this. We'll check our string height, our intonation, and get this thing playing like a champ. Beautiful guitar, really cool guitar. I can't wait to hear it. I flipped this thing over to the back, and like you can see all this gunk that came off the top here on the neck. I'm just kind of wiping that off with a paper towel. But one of the really cool things is that it's autographed by Mr. Root himself. T number 2, Root, with the backwards R. Pretty cool. The guy's got an autographed guitar. That'd be fun. Jim Root's all done, strung up, tuned up, intonation set, action set, string action here at the 12th fret. I have 4/64. I want some really low action on this if you're going to be playing Slipknot. It's all ready to go, all cleaned up. The frets are polished and clean. I have the MG pickup set, the proper height that the Fender specs for these in this guitar are. So everything's ready to go. All the electronics work great. Another happy customer. If you need some work done, come see me at LeGrand Stereo and Music. I'm here Fridays and Saturdays primarily, and I do guitar lessons also, so if you're wanting to learn to play, come see me.